Break. September is Baby Safety Month, and while there isn't a right way to parent, right, there are some ways that you can maybe help keep your baby safe. And joining me this morning is Indianapolis Mom contributor Katie Gentry-McCord. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Glad to be back.
Great to have you. So you spoke to a physician about some ways that we can maybe protect our kids and do some things differently. So let's start with sleeping. I'm not a parent, but I've always known that if I were to be one, I knew I would be the kind that constantly checking, are they still breathing? Are they still breathing?
Oh, I think a lot of us are.
Fear, right?
Well, I have to say, when I was reading her article, and it's so wonderful that we have a physician on as a writer with Indie Moms, that I am so, I have done most of these.
Oh, okay.
And so now I want to go back and redo my baby's childhood.
Like you mean you did the things that were told to avoid?
Oh, yes. I'm guilty of this. I'm guilty of this. The first is crib bumpers. So the first, it started off with crib bumpers because the heads would get, the baby's head could be, dislocated or stuck inside the crib slats. Oof. I know, it sounds horrific.
Terrifying.
Well, now with new manufacturing, our cribs are safer, so there's no need for crib bumpers.
Okay.
So unfortunately, they're still making them though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 Don't worry about it then.
You don't need them.
Unless
you don't need them.
You might have a hand-me-down crib from somebody.
Right. Right.
Is there something to be said for where you place the crib in a room, or are there things to think about?
There is. She said in her article not to place it by a window. We have the opportunity to get stuck with the blinds, the cords in the blinds. So I
Those
wrap
look like toys, right?
They do, and there's strings, and so you wrap them up, dangle them, put them up in the slats up there, and you just don't want any need to have a baby that may be learning how to walk or stand next to a window.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
so
good advice, good thing to think about. Yeah. Talking about standing and walking, things really get real when they start moving. It's like you can't find high enough ground.
Oh no, my favorite age is about 6 months because you could just sit them down and they look so cute, just sitting on the carpet.
They're just going to stay right there.
They're just going to stay right there, and everything's fine and safe. And you're the best mom in the world.
Yeah.
With walkers, they go at a speed, didn't know this, 3 feet per second.
Whoa.
Right. And what do we do as parents and caregivers? We place our children in these walkers to go do something else, to get something done, to fold the laundry, whatever we need to do. We're not always going to be looking. And this has head and neck injuries, fractures, and burns when children are standing and they're reaching up on those counters.
Yeah, so scary stuff that we can avoid, and it's interesting to hear from a parent saying, hey, I did these things, but it's all laid out for you on Indianapolis Moms, so look up the article so you can read and know some tips and how-tos and things to avoid.
Baby safety.
Katie, thanks so much.
Thanks.
It is 9:26.